Hello everyone, welcome to round number 6 of the TATA STEEL Masters in Weekend Z. Well, uh, I was really sick for this past few days, so we weren't able to make a video after round number 1. I had a flu and it was tough. I had this dry cough, and well, it's just a precaution. Rest is more important. Our health is more important than anything else. If we're not healthy, we cannot help all people. All right, let's check out what happened to round numbers. There were two decisive games. One of the games that ended in favor of white was Caruana's game against Gukesh. Gukesh has been playing very badly in this tournament. All right, it's a baptism for Gukesh in the elite tournament, so he's not ready yet. Let's take a look at his game against Caruana. Okay, Caruana was white. Caruana started with d4. So knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, d5, knight c3, bishop b4. This is Gukesh's pet line against d4 and the Ragozin. He leads and die with this pet line. Queen a4 check. All right, this was played by Caruana. Now, previously, a beautiful game was played by Anish Giri with the same Ragozin. Anish went for bishop g5. Gukesh went for h6. Bishop takes. E takes e3. Castles from c1. Takes c5. Castles. He takes d4. Knight into e4. a3. Bishop a5. And Anish has this capture with the pawn instead of knight and queen. Interesting. Because he has this IQP on d4. But with this beautiful rook c2 novelty by Giri, what's the plan? All right, bishop d7. Maybe there was a mistake by Gukesh in that game. He could have played just knight d7, I guess. But he went for bishop d7 and rook e2, queen c2, rook e1. Well, the pieces are properly placed. This double up on the e file. And Gukesh played pretty bad king h8. Now he's out of form, and now knight g5. Takes on g5, rook takes e6, and Giri went on to win this brilliant game. So that was the previous loss by Gukesh against Anish. And this time, against Caruana, Caruana went for queen a4 instead of bishop g5. Okay, the main point of queen a4 is that white forces black to use his knight to c6 and doesn't have that stronghold in the center with that pawn in c6. Yeah. So e3, and it worked out well in this game. This queen c2, knight e7. I'm not too sure about knight e7. In this line, I prefer rook e8. Yeah. Well, the main thing here is that if, let's say, bishop e2, bishop f8, he cleared that square for the bishop. I'd like to keep that dark square bishop. My previous game with this line also, I played that bishop on f8. a3, e5, and takes, knight e3, queen h4. Good chances for both sides. Right? Okay, white can go for rook g1 here, but black can just simply go g6. Yeah. But Gukesh knight e7. Okay, he wanted to go knight g6 here. So bishop d2. Now he changes plan with b6. Now let's take a look at knight g6. If knight g6, I guess Caruana will still have to go for h4 as it happened in the game. So Gukesh played b6. a3, takes on c3, takes on c3. And bishop a6, I'm not too sure. b3, rook c8. It would have been better for, okay, for example, here after takes. I guess black has to go knight here. Yes, if he wants to. Please take this bishop. Sorry, take this bishop on c3. Now, see what happened in the game. B takes c3, bishop a6, b3, rook d1, and after rook takes c5. Now the dark square. Oops. This is already over here. It's positionally winning for white. Okay, a strategically lost position for black here. That's with this dark square weakness, two bishops. Well, what could have Gukesh done here? Again, instead of okay, this is still fine, but maybe knight e4. You have to play against knight e4, bishop b2, and c5, and bishop f5. I think this one is still okay for black. Yeah, it's still playable. But with c5 now, big problem, d takes c5, because if you capture with the pawn, it's game over, so you take d5. Gukesh has been missing a lot here compared to his performance in the previous Olympiad in Chennai. That time, he was really phenomenal. Or maybe because he was playing along the 2-6 guys, you know. But this one, the elite, is different. It's a different level. It's a different pressure, and of course the depth and the experience of this elite. It's hard. You know? It's incomparable to who Gukesh has played in the Olympiad. Again, but this is a learning experience. No matter what happens, you gain the experience. That's more important. So next time, you will know what to do. Yeah, you'll learn from your mistakes. So rook takes c5, queen b2. Now this is game over. Queen c8 takes, one pawn up. Bad king. Okay, the rest is just a matter of technique here. h4 by Caruana. h5. Rook f5 has to be played because if the knight, okay, that's it. Fortunately, there's no other script for the knight, but it's going to be made, yeah, made on g7. So black was forced to go rook f5, queen into c3, or even a1, knight e7 takes, or even e4. e4. If you play this rook back to c5, for example, let's say, wait, let's say rook to c5 here. Back to c5. Queen f6 back. Whereas just driving away the rook, yeah, driving away the rook from that f5 square. And then they were attacking this and also h6 coming out. There's no knight f5. Yes, there's no knight f5 to protect the g7 square. Caruana went for takes on c4. I don't know, playing it safe. f6, bishop e2. It's still winning, but not so much. Yeah. Bishop b7, rook h4, 5, knight e4. Pawn is a pawn. Big factor, and this light square weakness with that bishop, with the pawn. Rook a5, rook g4, h6, c5. All right. Clearance for the bishop from the a2 to g8 diagonal. Rook takes c5, queen d7. Of course, you cannot capture with a pawn here because this rook is hanging, and also the bishop c4. So 4 rook takes, and queen d7 check would move. Takes the infiltration on the 7th rank. Let's go back to g8. Rook takes a7, rook c1, king b2. Nothing much. Okay, black has to get rid of that pawn, but the 7th rank is open for the two rooks. Rook takes on b6, rook h2, rook b7. Gukesh didn't have a chance here, yeah, from the beginning until the end. Okay, I didn't like this knight e7 move. Yeah, I think that was the start of a wrong plan. And also, okay, it was fine, but maybe knight e4, yeah. He was giving so much. I mean, two bishops with the open a1, okay? Open up early on. This a1 to h8, giving the bishop, and that pawn on f6. That was just tough to handle for black. There was no chance for black in this game. It was an easy win by Caruana against Gukesh. It was actually the fastest win of all the 7 matches. All right, so that was it. It's Fabiano Caruana winning over Gukesh in round number 6. Norderbeck still leads the tournament with 4.5 out of 6. after beating Magnus Carlsen actually yesterday, and he drew today against Ferdinand. All right, thank you guys for being patient with us. Hopefully, we're good enough to cover the rest of the games in this tournament. Hopefully, our health also is there for us. We'll never know, but we'll do our best to give you a recap of the TATA Steel Masters 2023. And thank you for supporting. Actually, shout out also to our friends, George Tambis in UK, and the others. I may have forget your names, but thank you guys for supporting our channel, Charles Knox Chess and Charles Knox Entertainment, on Facebook and on YouTube. This is Coach Oliver once again. Stay safe, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.